Okay, hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to Minecraft. I'm building music. So in between the last video, the last stream and this one, I did some stuff because when you get ideas for redstone, you kind of have to make sure to build them before you forget what they are. So last time we did this, and the point of this is alright, just trying to make some beats. And this is, what is this? This is like a delayed entry. So the signal goes in, right? You can see it like going through, it goes through all the switches, and then it comes out, and then we need to like get the output signal into the node block, right? Right, cool. And I was having trouble with getting this output signal because we need two of these things. We need two of these things because each flicker is on, off, on, off, on, off, right? Of course it is. But so to get a faster beat, we need to alternate. So when it alternates, you can hear that it's alternating, and therefore it's twice as fast. Like alternates, this is on, and then this is on, so they're on and off. Because that is difficult. Trying to get these signals to line up and to join together is difficult. So I thought maybe I'd have simultaneous input and then have the delayed output, so then I can put the delay stuff instead of on the input side, put it on the output side. And I was gonna do that, and then I went to sleep. And then when I woke up, I had a new idea. First of all, these switches are way too wide and way too big. Each switch is, so this is a switch, right? Each one is a comparator in subtract mode, and then a dust and then a lever. So this thing is like 3 by 3, huge. So I figure, alright, you should probably have smaller switches. Smaller switches is probably better. So I thought, okay, how do we make this more compact? So here, instead of using the comparator as the switch, we use the piston switch, right? And by using this, we can put the pistons right next to each other. And instead of having the redstone actually join into the repeater, I get a observer to observe this, to put that into the repeater. So now we have that. We basically have a much more compact version of this. So instead of having all of that, just to have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 8s, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 4 8s are 32. So instead of having all of that, just to have 32 ticks of audio, of sound, we can just put like 32 of these in a row, and we can achieve the same thing. Although this, like, it works, but the output is still, we still have simultaneous output here, which would be difficult if we, make it any longer. So I thought, okay, this is okay. What if we try simultaneous input, and then we have delayed output, right? So then this is the next one. Let me turn this off. So here we have simultaneous input. You see, this is the clock here. It puts the signal into there at the same time, and then the output, we have delayed output. The output is this part, which is kind of absurdly big. The problem is that because, so we need like a 2-tick delay from one to the next, because it's that to that is 1 tick. So that one to that one is 2 ticks. So we stack the signal here. Let me just like turn it on so you can see it. So when a signal arrives here, for example, it comes here, delay by 2 ticks, and then it joins to there, delay by 2 ticks, delay by 2 ticks. So the delay is what creates the rhythm, right? Because the input is simultaneous. So the delay is on that side, 2 tick delay on the output to create the rhythm. And you can change the rhythm by, you know, pulling these up and down. Cool. Let me like play around a little bit with this. Right? Right, very good. And then I thought, after that, after that I thought, okay, so the 2 tick, this is awkward, like this is huge. So I thought, okay, so this is simultaneous, so this is 0 delay on the input, and then 2 delay on the output. What if we put 1 tick delay on the input and 1 tick delay on the output? That then gives us 2 ticks of delays in total, and that'll be perfect. And 1 tick delay is much easier because, surprise, this is 1 tick delay on the input allows us to like 1 and then into the switch, 1 into the switch, and then the other side, again, 1 and out, 1 and out. So having them right next to each other, having 1 tick delay is much more compact than having 2 tick delay, because 2 tick delay, in order to fit the 2 ticks in, you have to do this, which is a real pain in the ass. So this is the final design that I eventually came up with. So that because there's 2 note blocks, half of them is down here and half of it is up here. So there's 2 halves and they're offset by 1 tick, right? Hey Hava. So they're offset by 1 tick, so you see there's 1 there and there's 2 here, so they're offset by 1 tick, and if I turn this on, check it out, Hava, the EDM. And again, we can use these pistons to program. Hold on. Program the rhythm, right? So you let's say and then I need to really need to label these because it's hard to keep track. Sine. Let's get some signs going. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and then like 4, 2, 3. Okay, that's much easier. So let's say we do. Alright, cool. So that's the design. And that's one note or 1 instrument. And this is only 4, by the way. This is 4 beats. Okay, so now this is, also this is atonal, right? This is just if we want a melody, I was thinking, because if we actually want like melody, we're gonna need to do a different setup. So I figure, how do we do a melody? So this is, again, we're going back to the observer, but the observer goes directly into the note blocks, right? So if we so that can be any rhythm or any melody. We can just program the notes, of course. The problem with this is that it goes back and forth, right? It's not in the same place. And you can hear it go from left to right and then right to left. That wasn't supposed to repeat. Oh, that repeated because I pressed this halfway between the clock ticks. Yeah, like that. What this is that so if you press the button, it will remember, and then the next time the clock ticks, it will release the signal, basically. So that says, alright, we're gonna play the melody on the next clock tick. And then it goes through and the clock tick resets this, so then the next time the clock ticks, it doesn't go again. So basically, if you want to play this melody, this 16-beat melody, you have to press the button each time you want it to be played. But I just realized that if you play this just as the clock ticks, it will play it twice because the button is slow. So what I need to do is actually make this faster by doing something like that. Button. What? No. Wait, what? Oh, that's too fast. Okay. Alright, one is too fast because this takes. Okay, that works. It is still actually it's still possible if you press this right on the clock tick. It is still possible to mess this up and then it'll play twice. It's pretty unlikely though. Alright, so we have beats, we have rhythms, and we have melodies, and now I want to like build it for real, and I realize I need to make this big. Also, this is a lot of stuff to explain. Also, the simulation distance is 64 blocks. So if I want a 16-beat repeating rhythm, it has to go for 64 blocks because it's 16 times 4. And so then we're gonna hit the simulation distance at the very end, or simulation limit at the very end of it. So I have to fold it back. So I kind of have to like do 32 and then come back and do 32. Otherwise, because I'm going to reach the simulation distance. And then this club, I guess if you stand in the middle, what we want is to have like 32 going one side, 32 going the other side. Like going both ways. So then you have a number of drums, quote unquote drums. So you can have like different drum rhythms at the same time, or on the same clock. And then on top of that, we have the melodies, I think is what I want to do. The question is how many? Right, so let me think about this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, probably, well, we don't need 5, but like 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, it's 4 wide, plus we need at least 1 block space to walk down in between the instruments. So then it's like 5, well, except it's not, because each one of these can power 2. This is just the clock, right? So this can go to both sides from here. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because the same clock going in can power 2 different instruments. 7 blocks wide for 2 instruments, plus 1 block space to access in between them. So 8 blocks per 2 instruments. What is the... Actually, how far can you hear this thing? Probably that's the more... Right, this is a problem too. Because when you get beyond this distance, you can't really hear it anymore. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I guess that means we have like 6 instruments on each side. It's not very big. 6 instruments on each side. Possibly if we go like in all directions, we can have like 12 instruments in a square, but then you don't have an entry. So maybe more like on 3 sides, like 6, 6, and 6. And then on top is melody. 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, this is not. There's only there's not 64, there's only 32 here. I decided that the melody doesn't need to be as fast as the rhythms. Because I mean this is also, it's already kind of big, so we don't want too many of these. So this one, the clock goes down here. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I also want a way to switch these on and off. So if you put a block on top of the notes, they don't play anymore. So I figure maybe if we put sticky pistons there, pull that out, so then we can like turn off the note. Right, by putting a block on top of it, which means that that's going to be a few blocks wider than before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Alright, shut up. 9, so I want 4 of those. Is there a way to... I wish there was a way to make this more compact. Can I make this thinner? Like like this is the thing that really adds to the thickness of it. Like, if it was just this, it'd be great. Well, again, no. the lever doesn't have to be on the front. The lever can be on the bottom, which is interesting. The lever can be down here. Right. Did that actually play a note at the start? Oh, it didn't? on, let me block these so I can hear it. Oh. It doesn't play even if there's the piston. I thought it was a transparent block that stops it from playing. But no, any block stops it from playing. So that it will play. Yeah, okay. So this just needs to be a piston.